Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I haven't done a smartwatch video in a very long time, and there's a reason why. I just couldn't get into this watch, believe it or not. So this is the Amazfit 2 or the Stratus, or whatever you want to name it. Let me take it off here so I can give you a closer look. So it's got some nice branding right there. The band is like a soft touch matte feel. But here's the watch itself. Now, there's a funny story behind this watch before I get going. The watch, I've had it for probably almost 6 months, maybe more longer than that. But I couldn't review it because this is the Chinese model, this is the international model, so I couldn't get into it. And that is a very strange problem to have. However, I will say that now that I was able to get the watch set up, I jumped on XDA. And, I was able to just kind of scan my way through and figure things out. And I had to install an old version of the application for this watch instead of the current version to be able to get in. Because in order to get in the watch, you have to sign in through a QR code. And if you're using the current version of this, it's not going to work. So if I get my watch, the app here, and there's more updates available. It just keeps on giving updates. I've done about 5 or 6 updates, but here it is right here. The sync is working just fine. It's syncing up my heart rate, my steps currently. Everything is synced up just right. But this is the application that you need. And I've been having some sync errors, but other than that, it's working pretty good. So this is my Mi Mix 2. And this is obviously not my watch, but again, I'm using the older version of the app, so that's the only way I was able to get in. Now, this is a quick look at the app first. This is the type of thing that you can get in here. You can control the app. I was able to go into settings here and change things here to make it able to do like units. Here we go. So I changed it to miles, pounds, and feet and inches, so then it can read correctly. But let's get over to the watch. The watch itself is supposed to be able to do up to 5 days of standby, and this is according to Xiaomi. And again, I'm saying Xiaomi. This is the Amazfit 2 made by Xiaomi, from what I understand. Again, I have the Chinese version, so everything on here is in Chinese for me. So this is kind of got like this carbon fiber look right here. As you can see, there's a speaker and microphone. This has got a big crown right here, which these are all 3 buttons. And it's just really, really nice in appearance. But this is a sapphire band around the front of the glass there. That is sapphire, and it does have Gorilla Glass on here. I believe this is Gorilla Glass 3. This is IP68, or 67, and it's water resistant. As you can see, it has a heart rate monitor back there, and it's got 4 gigs of internal storage, and it's got 512 megabytes of RAM. So this thing can hold up. I've been using it for a couple of hours now. Well, actually, probably a little bit longer than that. But I can tell you how long I've been using it. However long it's been off the charger, and that'll be through the app. And I'll tell you, it's been an hour since it was last charged, but I've been using it a little bit longer than that. So I've been using it for at least an hour, so we'll say it that. And it's been good. It has GPS. There's different menus to slide across here like this. This will start, like if you're going to use the GPS function, and I know this based on experience here, if I press the green one, it lets me know I'm going to start some activity for GPS, and the GPS is really nice on here. But these menus are in Chinese, and I don't read Chinese, and obviously this is my steps. That's pretty easy to understand, but I have that on the front page. And if I scroll over here, here's all the weather. This is what the weather's going to look like for me. So today is Thursday, so that's Friday. Saturday is going to be pretty cool out. Sunday, Monday. So, there you go. And this thing's right here. This is my heart rate monitor where I can manually check it myself. This is for music. And there's a lot of different things in here that I just don't understand because I don't read Chinese. This is obviously my sleep monitor. That's an easy one to understand. And these are my goals that I've met. I would think so. So I'm going to get back over here and get back to the main screen. So you can change this watch face by long pressing. It's been a little finicky at times, but you can change it. And there's a lot of watch faces in here. I was using this one at first. This one's really, really nice because I want things that are going to read out front because again, I don't have the English version, I have the Chinese version. This watch is actually for sale for $199 directly through Amazfit shop. And check that one out. Oh wow, that is nice. Pretty nice. I'll see how this does though at the gym once I actually take it to the gym later today. But you know, the watch itself is supposed to be a really good watch. I mean, all the functionality that it has, I mean, GPS and it's IP67. You know, there's a lot to like about this watch. The GPS function is really, really nice though. But it's just a smartwatch. When you get a phone call, you can reject the call or you can answer the call. And I was gonna try to take a call, but when I tried to answer, I don't know what happened. It didn't pick up or something. No, I hit reject actually. I believe it was. I didn't hit answer. But one cool thing about this watch is that it has a bright feature, an auto bright feature, which I have it set to auto bright right now. As you can see there, it has 5 levels of brightness. That is 0. That's 1, as you can see here. So it gets kind of bright indoors. But I leave it on auto because on auto, it'll adjust by itself indoors, but outdoors is where this watch shines. And it has a trans-reflective screen, so if you feed it a lot of light, it's not using battery. It's just getting brighter and brighter and brighter, it seems, by just using light. And that'll give, and it's really super clear out. Like when you have it in the sunlight, it is so clear and so bright. It is actually really, really cool. So I wanted to do a quick video on the Amazfit 2 or the Stratus or whatever you're going to call it. There's a bunch of different naming configurations for it. But this is a cool watch. And you know, that funny story was I was getting ready to sell this watch off because I couldn't get into it like 6 months ago. But all of a sudden, you know, I went back and searched again, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get into this watch before I sell it off. And unfortunately, you know, I was going to sell it, and I had to tell the person, no, I apologize. I'm going to keep it now because I was actually able to get into it. Even though it's still in Chinese, it's still functional. And right now, this particular model is $200 on the US site for Amazfit. And this version right here, if you're international, it costs you $179. So keep that in mind. I really like this watch face right here. It's pretty simple and to the point. But the screen is actually very clear and it's very beautiful. So I haven't had any issues with this so far. I really like it. I think it's a cool looking watch. I'm really looking forward to telling you guys about the standby time. Look at that band, how it has like a dual layer setup. That's pretty cool. This is a cool watch, man. No joke. So there you have it. It's your man Jay Will. Again, Amazfit 2 or Stratus, or whatever you're going to name it. It's a nice watch. And it took me some time to get into this Chinese version because I couldn't figure out how to get in there, man. I had to jump online. I had to grab the old APK. And there's a lot, if you search, there's a lot of people out there having problems with their watch after the last update. So happy I was able to get into mine finally after 6 months, man. And this watch was brand new sitting in the box, and I didn't do an unboxing. I actually did an unboxing, but I can't find it because once I got to that screen for the unboxing, I couldn't get in the box. I couldn't get in the watch, so I just put it down. I contacted the vendor and said, hey, I'm not gonna be able to do this review. But nonetheless, as you can see here, real quick before I get out of here, the watch bands are interchangeable, so you can. It reminds me of the ZTE watch, where I can just swap it out right here, or the Samsung bands. I can swap them out right here. So easily change this band out if you don't want. This is a 22 millimeter watch, so it's really nice, and I like that they have the branding right there. So it's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.